Well, hello there. I have been working on this beautiful oak front door restoration, applying an oil finish, which is a very old type of finish on front doors or any type of wood, really. And so I started off by doing some test sanding, and we really want to make sure in this case that the areas that are being sanded are not going to remove the profiles and do damage to the original door. And unfortunately, the door, as you can see here, was in just really bad shape, was in poor condition, and mainly because the clients just were not sure how to maintain the front door. And some painters had probably top coated the front door multiple times but hadn't sanded or maintained it. And so this is what you end up with, unfortunately, where it's in just really poor shape, and the exterior finish starts to really wear, and you can see how very dry and just lifeless really the wood was. So applying an oil finish is really beautiful, and you can see here that I'm starting with the left side light, and the right side light I have not yet sanded, so you can really get a true before and after pictures of this new finish and the original. And then I'm going to continue to apply the oil to the rest of the door to really get that beautiful impact as you see here. Hey there. So I want to talk to you about this beautiful front door that's behind me. And you'll notice that the side over this shoulder has not been restored or repaired. And the reason I really wanted to show that is because I think a lot of times a before and after picture really doesn't do justice, because you're really unable to see based on the lighting, and even if you're fooling around with filters or adjustments based on lighting during the day. As this is a really, for me, is more of a specialty finish that I do a lot of, and it's called an oil finish. So most finishes tend to be a coating, and while I do a ton of coating in my work and a ton of that type of thing, what the beauty of doing an oil finish, especially when you have quite a bit of an overhang over the front door. Let's see if I can do this. So we have a pretty decent 5 to 6 foot overhang over this front door, and it gives that sun protection from sun and from the elements. But what this does offer that a coating doesn't is it really nourishes the wood, but it offers really a lot less maintenance. And so the nice thing about it is you're just putting maybe a couple of passes of fresh oil on that each year, and you're not having to actually do a complete sanding and starting from scratch and actually putting a coating on the door. And I know a lot of painters, they like just coming and refreshing the space, just putting 1 to 2 coats of a sealant on a front door. But what's happened is over the years, this has not done any favors for this wood. And let's see if I can show you more, kind of zoom in and show you. You can just see how it just doesn't nourish the wood, and it's very, very drying over time, whereas the oil finish is really, really beautiful. It brings out more of the natural qualities of the wood, which is nice. So that's what I'm doing today. I'll take some more video footage and probably do a voiceover or so and talk to you a little bit more about the process itself and what the next steps are. So I'll be adding another coat of the oil today, and then as well as completely sanding down and removing all of the finish that's on this side behind me, and then we'll have it all looking nice and the entire door will match. So stay tuned for that, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye for now. So here you can see that 2/3 of the door has been oiled, and now I am starting the sanding process, literally I'm using a Festool system, and I'm actually using something that basically is following the profiles of each of those pieces of molding. So I'm not removing or sanding it down or anything like that. I'm actually really going in, and some of it I will have to do by hand, but quite a bit of it is actually done by the machine itself, which is definitely an awesome feature. And it is strenuous, definitely. It's not easy work. It is very strenuous, but I guess there's something wonderful about being able to preserve a piece like this instead of jerking it out and putting it in a landfill and, buying a fiberglass door, or I don't know, even replacing it with another wood door. But still, you have kind of the same issue after 5 or 6 years and maintenance isn't done properly. Then you kind of end up in the same situation that we're in now, where the door isn't maintained. So you can see behind me that the entire door has now been oiled for, let me see, about 3 coats, and 1 less on this side because that's what I did today. And I'll be finished on Monday. And I'm actually glad that I'll have the weekend to let everything really absorb super well. But man, what a difference this is. I'll definitely put pictures in of the before, and it's just going to be such a great, just something so nice to have for curb appeal and just as people come up to the entryway of their home. So I can't wait to show you more. Bye for now. And now you can see this beautiful oak door all completely restored in her glory. Just a beautiful, beautiful front door. And I'm very happy, so happy to be finished with this project, but sad to leave my wonderful clients. You can see here I'm starting to remove the protective frog tape from the windows, so it really starts to look beautiful and pop without all of the gorgeous green frog tape. And here you can actually see where it's beading up from where there was a little bit of a rain, so it really is that nice protective factor. And yeah, what a great finish. So there's about 5 to 6 coats. That was all that it would actually take. And here, this is such a gratifying, I think this is the most gratifying thing for painters is removing tape. That's always such a wonderful thing to do. It's really, really gratifying to be able to remove that from the window surface and then see how beautiful that wood finish looks against the leaded glass. So, so pretty. And now this is the final shot after, 5 or 6 layers of this beautiful oil finish. This door is once again a showstopper, a really beautiful, beautiful door. Looks so wonderful from the street and will be so great for when my beautiful clients here have guests that come to call. So happy I could work with them again. Thank you again for watching, and take care. I'll see you in the next one.